Hello guys, and welcome back for episode 2 of Lord of the Rings Online. Last time we entered this town here. I'm forgetting the name. See, Archet, there we go. Currently are in Archet, and Strider has asked us to train with the Burglar Trainer so that we can go on the journey with him. So let's get on into it. Also, before we do that, actually, it looks like we've got a login reward available. Congratulations, you are eligible for a reward just for logging in today. To claim it, check in or click on the login reward alert in your alerts list. Check there every day for your reward. Okay. Free silver hobbit present. Okay. Basic supplies. Money, food or potions. Major potions or scrolls. Interesting. Let's go ahead and open up. Every day is a hobbit's birthday. Open a silver or gold present. You have obtained a consumable item. Consumables can have various effects. Check the tooltip for the item to learn what effects it will have when used. These items can be used like any other item in the game. However, once used, these items will be removed from your inventory. From Widow Boffin. Tome of Tracking. This tome can be used to track the following within a large area: beasts, insects, dragon kind, orc kind, giants, unseen, dead, ancient evil, dwarves, and men. Stealthy creatures can also be tracked by using this item. Hello there. What can I be doing for you? Intro. Disarming the competition.
How do you do?
Strike the training dummy with your new skill and return to me. We must make certain that you are prepared to properly wield a blade. Burglars benefit greatly from critical strikes and devastating blows. Scoring such hits will allow them to use special skills such as double-edged strike. In addition, many burglar skills benefit from being in stealth. Try attacking a training dummy from stealth with a surprise strike to do even more damage.
Hello there.
Well done, Purple Dragon Gaming. As you grow, you will learn even more powerful new skills to use in battle. Good luck. Tarnished blade, tarnished dagger, worn mace.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Title awarded, Purple Dragon Gaming of the Fallowhides. Lovers of trees and woodlands, the Fallowhides were the first hobbits to come to the Shire. They generally tend to be fairer of skin and hair, as well as taller and more slender.
Hello there.
Do you feel confident in what you have learned?
Have you learned some new tricks of the burglar? I can see that you have. You seem more confident now. You are about to take on a most perilous task. If we fail, I fear that ruin will come to more towns than Archet alone. The Black Rider has brought the influence of Angmar to our very doorstep, Purple Dragon Gaming. So much is at stake this day. Are you ready to begin your great venture?
Dear, my poor old friend. A shadow has crept over him.
The Black Rider that stabbed him is more fell than any creature you will meet in your travels. We have little time, and we must stretch what time we have by doing two things at once. Amder needs medicine, Purple Dragon Gaming, and quickly. Do you know of a plant called Kingsfoil? It has great power to heal. You should ask Captain Brackenbrook if he knows of any that grows in these parts. Offer him assistance as well if it does not take you far out of the way. We must begin to work on him, and perhaps he will look more kindly upon you after you do him a good deed. Ask Captain Brackenbrook for directions and begin to try to earn his favor.
I don't like the look of those rangers one bit.
Kingsfoil, eh? 'Tis a nice leafy plant that grows around Bronwe's Folly, a ruin south of here. Help yourself to as much as you'd like. We've no use for it. And as for your offer of assistance, I will take you up on it. We are always in need of able hands, and you might as well earn your keep while you stay with us. My best man, Calder Cobb, is having trouble with wolves of late. Perhaps you could help him on your way to do your gardening job for the ranger. Completed quest for Calder Cobb, Brackenbrook's most trusted soldier. Gather Kingsfoil leaves to treat Amdir's wound.
Well, well, if it isn't the rumour monger.
I've heard all about you, Purple Dragon Gaming. As you can see for yourself, there aren't no brigands causing problems. It's the wolves that threaten us lately. They seem to have gathered around Bronwe's Folly, especially about the top of the ruins. Brackenbrook sent you to assist me, and assist me you shall. I would like you to look into this wolf problem we are having. Defeat wolves around Bronwe's Folly. Search atop Bronwe's Folly for the source of the wolves.
Impossible! A weakling like you defeated the Wolf Master?
How is it that you stand before me? A weakling like you defeated the Wolf Master? Bah, I would kill you myself if that fool Dirk Mudbrick weren't watching. No matter. I do not fear exposure. Brackenbrook will never believe you. He thinks I have served him loyally since I was but a lad, the old fool. Tell Brackenbrook whatever you like, but Archet will fall, and I'll make out with more gold than you can fathom. And you will die with the rest, if you do not make yourself scarce before tonight. The traitor.
Calder Cobb is a traitor. Danger has found you earlier than I predicted.
It sounds like Calder Cobb had it in for you before you even arrived. How did he know of you if he was at his post? And how did that Blackwold know you were coming? Thank you for the risk you took to deliver the king's foil. I will think upon this riddle while I prepare a salve for Amdir.
I cannot decide which is more dangerous right now. Calder Cobb's treachery, or the ignorance of Captain Brackenbrook.
If Calder Cobb is his best soldier, I know Brackenbrook will not believe that he tried to have you ambushed by a Blackwold. I did some asking around while you were gone, and there is a Blackwold brigand in the stocks, across the lane from here. He is being held for highway robbery. You should question him about Calder Cobb. Next objective. Question Otto the brigand about his ties to the Blackwolds.
Oi, you there! Let me go! Calder Cobb can vouch for me!
I'm a friend of Calder Cobb's, and I'm innocent at that. This idiot jailer won't heed me. Otto quiets down as you tell him you know of Calder Cobb's treachery. So you think you know the plan? Don't be smug, it's too late. By now, the gears of war be turning down in the south, and quick. Soon I'll be free, and you'll be the one in shackles. Or worse. Talk to the jailer about Otto's foreboding words.
Greetings.
It is good to make your acquaintance, Purple Dragon Gaming. I noticed you were questioning Otto. Does that mean that his mutterings have been truthful? Yes, I do believe what you have come to Archet to tell. It is unprecedented, but all signs are showing the Blackwolds mean to attack us. How is it that they have the means? If Brackenbrook does not believe you, you may tell him that I do for what it's worth. Talk to Captain Brackenbrook.
How can you say this? Calder Cobb has been loyal to me since he was a boy. I suppose it would be wise to investigate your claim.
Does Ned speak true of his prisoner? If so, we would be wise to investigate Otto's threat of trouble in the south. I'll not question Calder Cobb's lifetime of loyalty if there is no truth to back it up. But if you and Ned are right in your suspicion, this will be a very bad situation for us. Cal Sprigley's farm is to the south of here, near the gate to the town of Combe. If aught is going on, he'll know. Talk to Cal Sprigley to assess the Blackwold threat in the south.
Tom dear looks so changed since last night.
I almost feel like he's naught but a shadow when I look at him, like he isn't really there. How it makes me shiver. I saw Strider make a salve of kingsfoil for its wound, but my Gammer always used a different remedy when a young brandybuck would get a nasty splinter. Sweet bilberry tea. I smelled bilberries by the water to the east of here as we passed in the night, which means they're in season. I would dearly like to make a tea for poor Amdir. Collect bilberries for Salandine's medicinal tea.
Hey! You there! I'm hungry!
When was the last time they fed you? I haven't had a bite since breakfast and I am starving. All they gave me was bread and jam. Did you fare any better? I would give anything for some real food. I don't think I've ever eaten so badly. If you go fetch me some proper food like meat, I will reward you handsomely. Perhaps I will even share my leftovers with you if you are quick. Collect boar meat for Mundo's next meal.
A stranger, eh? You're the best thing that's happened to us all day.
If Brackenbrook sent you, I'll take you in. I'm afraid you're the best thing that's happened to us all day.
Our best hope is to get help from Combe, our neighbours. They will not let Archet fall to brigands.
I'm glad you're here. Some Blackwolds tried to attack us this morning, but we drove them off. We must get help from Combe, the next town over. It's southwest of here, and not more than a short journey away. They must bring their soldiers to Archet at once to help stave off the raid. Please make haste. I fear the Blackwolds mean to attack tonight. The road here is crawling with brigands, but I pray you can make it safe to Combe. Go to Combe to plead for aid against the Blackwold threat.
Would you do something for me?
My dad and the other farmhands, they gave chase to the brigands after the attack on our farm. I don't think the brigands expected us to put up such a fight after they surprised us. There weren't many of them, but I never saw them act so bold before today. Only problem is, they ain't back yet. They ran off to the east, chasing the brigands into the woods. It was hours ago, though, and I'm very worried. Could you go look for them and bring them back safe? Search for Walt Wheatley. Search for Bill Hayspear. Search for Thornton Woodley. And then as you can see, I've been playing with the UI around the game here. Just trying to see what works best for me in playing this. So let's go ahead and look for the farmers and get these other quests done.
What can I do for you?
No, it cannot be. My poor father. And the others. No, it cannot be. It cannot. Will is silent for a long moment, his eyes closed, but after a great pause he is roused. I will have my revenge upon those Blackwolds, or I will die trying. Archet will never fall to such murderous fiends.
This cannot be. I must write to Brackenbrook at once.
Blocked? No, it cannot be. My men traveled to Combe only yesterday for a delivery. That is bad news, Purple Dragon Gaming. The captain must be informed of what's going on at once. Here is a note for Brackenbrook. He knows my scrawl. He will believe you now. Bring Sprigley's letter of warning to Brackenbrook.
Hello there.
Lovely. This is sure to cheer Amdir right up.
Well done. You have found more than enough for a good, strong tea. This is sure to cheer Amdir right up. Give me a moment and I will steep the berries in some boiling water.
This tea will help Amdir feel better. I just know it.
Doesn't the bilberry tea smell delightful? It still reminds me of my Gammer, who made this for me when I was under the weather, even though my Gammer is long gone. You were such a dear to collect those wild berries for me, so I shan't be taking all the credit. Why don't you bring this nice brew to Amdir so he can thank you himself? You make sure he drinks it all up. Make sure that Amdir drinks the bilberry tea.
This will do nicely. It gives me something to munch on for a bit, at least.
Hooray, you brought me pork, or bacon, or perhaps sausage. Oh, it doesn't matter, I can make a little of each. Mundu weighs the parcel of meats in his hands. This will give me something to munch on for a bit. Hopefully this provender will last me until I can go back home.
I thank you, but I have not the stomach to drink this now.
Does that tea smell of bilberries? That was very sweet of Celandine, and very good of you to fetch her the makings. I am all the sorrier, for I cannot drink this now. I do not feel well enough just now. I will pretend to drink it. You must tell Celandine I enjoyed her tea. Please, do not let her know that her kindness was wasted on me. Return to Celandine and lie for Amdir's sake.
Did my tea perk him up? I knew it would!
Bilberry tea always fixes me right up, and I know it would be especially sweet if it came from both of us, Purple Dragon Gaming. I know Amdir will be back on his feet soon. He is so brave.
What have I done?
As Brackenbrook reads the letter from Cal Sprigley, his face is blank. He reads it a second time, and only then does he look at you.
You cannot fathom just how wrong I have been.
I have trusted Calder Cobb and heeded his advice for a long time, even after my own son tried to warn me of his duplicity. My son, John, is a worthy hunter, but he has not set foot in this town for over 3 years. He will never forgive me for the things I said to him. Oh, what a fool I am. I told him he was not welcome in Archet until he stopped behaving like a jealous child. Now he and his hunters are our only hope. But what can I do? He does not deserve to be dragged deeper into my folly. Nay, Archet must withstand the storm without help. Brackenbrook is hopeless. You should ask Strider what to do.
Do not despair. You have done well.
Indeed, better than I could have done. You earned Captain Brackenbrook's trust. You must appeal to his son John against his wishes. I must leave soon, and Archet will need all the help it can get, even if a father's pride is at stake. I am confident you will be able to bring the hunters in and give this town a fighting chance. In the meantime, I must make haste. Amdir assures me he just needs rest. Ask the exiled hunter to come to Archet's aid. We will not abandon Archet in its time of need.
I presume you're here to bring me ill news from town.
You come from the town, do you? I have been watching from the bounds. The skies have turned dark and fell, and there is a shadow of unrest over all of Archet, over men and beasts and trees alike. Let me guess, my father has, not the wisdom to observe such things, so you heard of his exiled son and came to me for aid. Come then, out with it. I desire to hear what you have to tell.
Calder Cobb has shown his true colors at last.
I knew him to be evil-hearted, but my father is too trusting. He does not like to think ill of people. His blindness wounded me, but he is a good man. So, to answer your question, yes, I will come to Archet's aid. I and my fellows. I am a hunter and a skilled warrior, trained by my father and captain, and I would rather die than sit idly by while foul brigands crash upon a decent peoples. Let us see what there is to see before the storm is upon us. While I gather my warriors and my weapons, you should sneak into the Blackwold's roost and uncover their plan of attack for tonight. Defeat brigands to thin their ranks, and gather information about the intended Blackwold raid. A little extra never hurts, partner. Before you go, I wanted to make you an offer. While we have learned about the Blackwold unnerves me, I am concerned that if we do not move swiftly enough, the danger we face could multiply. We would be best served if you had a steed to call upon, and I am willing to offer one if you wish. Accepting and completing this quest can only be done once on each server. If you log out before completing this quest, it will be removed from your quest log and you will need to accept it again. This will grant you access to a tutorial quest to introduce you to the Lord of the Rings store. Talk to John Brackenbrook at the Hunter's Lodge. Very good. Let me get you started. This quest must be unlocked once for your account and can be purchased from the Lord of the Rings store. Completing the quest A Little Extra Never Hurts Part 1 is not required to proceed, but will provide enough Lord of the Rings points to cover this purchase. A Little Extra Never Hurts Part 1 can only be completed once per account. To purchase this quest, click on the button on the lower left of the quest dialog window that says Unlock Quest. This will bring you to the web store interface. From there, you can choose to spend Lord of the Rings points to gain access to the quest. You can use the store for a multitude of purchases, including access to regional questing, consumable items, expansion packs, craft recipes, cosmetic items, mounts, and much more. While A Little Extra Never Hurts Part 1 can only be completed once per account, this quest, A Little Extra Never Hurts Part 2, may be completed by every character. Talk to the quest bestower to complete this quest. You must purchase this quest from the Lord of the Rings web store before you can complete it. Talk to the quest bestower to complete this quest. Okay. Excellent news. Accept this mount. It will carry you to and from battle, but it is not fit for fighting. Cool. There we go. Alright, guys, and I can stop turning myself around here. And that is all the time that we've got for today. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!